I'd rather be skinny like a baby hippo, like you said, elevated truth, than overweight like yourself. Okay, one more. Wow. I'm roasting. That was fun. Whew. Oh boy. It was like 20 minutes of dancing in a row. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad for having a stress-induced heart attack because of the assholes on YouTube in April. I had one. Not bad for having a stroke 5 years ago. Thalamus size of an M&M. Not bad. All right. Let's see who's here. Okay. Is this the intro? No. Hi, Victoria Burgess. Hi, Cierra. You're in such great shape. Well, thank you. It's all the bike riding I do, or I've done all these years. Oh, should I call you abusive for telling him he's overweight? No, I'm just stating some facts. He looks like he's a little hefty, and he's the one that put me down first, didn't he? On his show, calling me a skinny baby hippo. Like, that's just weird. That's the thing. He likes to go below the belt. Instead of just saying, well, you're skinny. You're skinny like a toothpick. He has to throw animal names in and be vicious. And, hi, Tattooed Angel. Thank you. Thank you. I love you. And it's really neat that you came in here to say hi, because I've been actually planning on doing that in your live. Oh, hi AK47, good to see you too. So, hi everybody. I think ADHD was in here earlier. I'm not really, I can't see back that far on this YouTube live. So, I'm charging it and I'm setting it. There we go. On the cord, actually. I was not planning on going live, but I was feeling a little bit bad. A little bit bad for, doing a whole live, trying to stick up for my friend. But then I watched back the live again. I mean, not for that, but for maybe, like he says, when you don't know someone and you're calling people out on their shit, maybe it's not right, right? So I watched back the live again to the part where he came up, decided he wasn't going to be Mr. Penis anymore with his avatar with the thing sticking out. Pretty sure that's all he thinks about. That and pussies, vaginas, strip poles, strip bars. He seems to know a lot about it. I mean a lot. And who? Elevated Truth podcast. There's no truth or elevation in his being, because he completely, with his words, I wouldn't say obliterated Cierra, but definitely hurt her to her soul. I haven't heard from her all day. That's not like her, until I reached out and said, are you okay? I'm sick and tired of hearing, oh, people are just facetious and sarcastic. Bullshit. That's bullying and catching people off guard. And I'm really glad I watched it back because he didn't just come up on her live and slowly but surely diss her. The part where he called her a beached whale, this is how he started it. So, Cierra, what about that $400,000 you owe to blah, blah, blah? And she's like, what? You know, he's up on panel with her. She's like, I don't, what do you mean? And then he proceeds to say, oh, the money they had to use to get your beached whale ass off the beach or something. Like, I'm not even kidding. And he didn't just say it like that. It was like a whole little story, right? That captures your attention, and then you realize, oh, someone's the brunt of the so-called joke, right? Anyway, hi tattooed couple. Hi everybody if I missed your name. So, I wasn't even going to do a live yesterday. And I just happened to go live when he was. That seemed like he was the most thing that he was upset about. You know, how dare she go live when I am? Why can't she come over here and come in my chat and talk about it like adults? First of all, I didn't even check to see if you were going live. Secondly, I don't have to do that. Nobody does. Thirdly, I'm 3 hours behind you. Okay, so when I went live at 8:15 last night, it was 11:15 your time. So, it is my sticking up for Cierra, who is called stupid more than once. You're an asshole more than once. I mean, out of the blue. He'd say something, then she'd say something, and he'd go, yeah, but you're an asshole. I mean, while she had another guest up, her friend Sassy. This is the kind of man that tries really hard, inadvertently, to put women in their place, okay? He could never put me in my place, never. He tried last night. Trying to get a little bang action in. And no, it's not, or how do you guys do it? Yeah, this. It's not that either. Okay, so I stuck up for her, and then when she started even slightly sticking up for herself in his chat, he attacked her instantly. Well, why didn't you say that then? You're a liar? Oh, you're fake? You're this? He always has to have this nasty, vile comeback, okay? And I wasn't even going to address Jenna, but she hopped in my chat, and she's instantly like, well, hey, girl, to Cierra, and we learn to be nice on these streets. But I'll tell you what, through all the fucking turtle shit I've been through, and all the fucking Ernie Shell shit I went through with all of his tigers, and everything in life, and then Team Rose and all that, my turtle shell is rock fucking hard. And I don't have a turtle shell anymore, and that's fine. But I'm telling you right now, nothing makes me embarrassed. Nothing gets me a little pink or hot or ooh, okay? I just sit, let people dish out their shit, and then I come back with what I observe. Now, I would have stayed up there longer, but as soon as I heard the word, "your pussy," okay, this is what he said, "your pussy," and I was already hitting the thing off. What's he gonna say? Is a dried up prune? Have you seen it? No. What does your wife look like? Apparently, if I'm too skinny, she's bigger than me. Okay, maybe you're taking her out for too many steak dinners. I don't know. That's up to you to decide. If you like your women a little curvier and on the plumper side, fine. But since my health situations, my appetite isn't as big as it used to be. Okay, and that happens with getting older. And I'm going to say right here to all of you people that call a 63-year-old woman, which I am and proud of it, because frankly, I didn't think I'd live past 40. The way I partied, trusted people, hitchhiked, went to a party after the damn party, okay? To me in my 20s, 40 was ancient. I'm 63 and I'm still here. You guys will be fucking lucky if you make it that far. You don't get in a car accident or a motorcycle accident, or you're walking your dog down the street and get shot just because of something on your jacket. Whatever it is, okay? People can't even go to college now because of all the rampant guns, okay? I'm not against being armed or whatever, but we don't have to have freaking assault rifles, okay, out there for any willy-nilly to be able to buy and shoot up a college and shoot up a store and shoot up a post office and shoot up a business and shoot up a fair. It's ridiculous, and it happens every day. I see it on my emails. And you know what's interesting? Most of these mass shootings lately are in the southern areas where pew-pews are so allowed and accepted. Well, until it's your daughter that gets shot when she's going to pick up maybe a pint of ice cream at the store, maybe you'll give a shit. That didn't happen to me. I'm not implying that, but you're really not safe anywhere because it's out of fucking control. Anyway, for those of you that want to join me in almost, I'd say an hour and 45 minutes or so of him coming up and removing his penis avatar, okay, which, that's what he wants everyone to think when they see it, and how he was trying to upset, bother, worry, make him nervous with anxiety, Raider Rich first, right, by not disclosing who he was, and then he discloses who he is, and he gets all this praise. Oh my God, I knew it was you, and oh, I love you, and whatever, okay? And then he slowly but surely creeps out. Seed starts slowly seething the venom, right? And when he isn't talking and taking digs, he's arguing. Well, no. You're saying the hood you're saying the projects is the hood? He said that to Cierra, okay, who should know what the hood is. But he had to critique her on the projects aren't the hood. Okay, whatever, okay? Do you have to have one up on everyone, every fucking thing that comes out of your mouth? Apparently so. In all honesty, he has very low self-esteem if he thinks he has to one-up one on everybody. So, I'm going to show the video. Cierra gave me permission to show it again. And we'll just sit here together. And you tell me, because this is what he got in the camera and screamed at me about last night on his live, or yesterday, whatever. He screamed and said, I said, well, she didn't insult you, or whatever I said. And he goes, yeah, she did. You're a fucking liar. That's what he said. said, no, she didn't. Yes, she did. You're a liar. No, she didn't. So I thought, gee, did she? Did I miss it? Did I miss it? Is there even one time? Guess what, folks? No. She didn't say, well, you're kind of being an asshole to me. Nothing. What she did say is, why are you doing me like this? After he brought up the condom, right? Not, oh, do you practice safe sex? I hope you do. It's kind of a serious issue. No, it's, Cierra, when was the last time you used a condom through and through on her live? He says nothing is his business when he asks these things, but he wants it to be his business. That's another thing I noticed. Besides the constant and the constant and the constant soda and the constant, every time he isn't talking, he's fucking fiddling with something. I've never seen a man such a nervous wreck in my life, actually. I have no idea what's in the chat. I cannot see it from here. That's why I'm always leaning in like this. So for those of you that want to sit here and watch with me when he takes off or removes his avatar and shows himself and how he slides in all nicey, and then every time the word fat comes up, or Cierra and his mod, Charming Jenna, are talking about the stripper pole, and he's like, go get a whole bunch of oil and grease it down and blah, blah, blah. Like he knows everything. Like, did he run that kind of business once? I don't know, and I don't care. I highly doubt it, but he's been to plenty of stripper places. He knows an awful lot about it. Does that make him a good or bad person? No. But don't act like you know more than everything about everything. Okay? And if these past two lives that I'm doing, the one yesterday, help in the slightest shape, way, or form to change one man out there from watching what the hell he says to women on their panel, again, I don't give a crap what he talks about on his, what he does, what he shows. Okay, he could show porn for all I care. I don't care. But you don't come up as a guest. Okay? Uninvited one at that. Oh, but yeah, she had just 11 people in her chat, and I felt sorry for her. It was out of pity that I went over there. So you could try to ream her a new one? You're a fucking a-hole. You are. Not her. Remember how you called her that a lot? You don't hear men call women assholes very much. For no reason? No reason. No freaking reason. One time you'll see in this video, there isn't even talking going on. And he says something and goes, but you're an asshole. To Cierra. Why? And repeating things in such a negative manner. For I would say there were little bits and pieces of what Sassy said, and they were just discussing. And I'm gonna just play the whole thing so nobody thinks I'm leaving anything out, or the one time that or the many times he says Cierra was screaming back and hitting back with stuff. No, she wasn't. Not one damn time. I couldn't believe it. So I'm not going to be called a liar, Truth. Okay? I'm not going to be called a liar. You're not going to sit up on your panel and say, I'm a liar, that she dished shit back to you, and that gave you the right for this so-called facetious, sarcastic bantering. Bullshit. We'll watch it together. I hope you all stay. And I don't care if I get likes for this video or anything. I'm sticking up for a friend, like I would want someone to do for me, which actually she's done for me. Okay? I'm gonna turn the camera off. Get this set up the best I can. Almost ready.
Do you like pineapples?
Pineapples. I should have got some.
Oh, man.
Pineapples are bad.
He's trying so hard, I mean, you can tell, man. I mean, he's...
Do you like apples?
Oh, shit. That's an old-ass joke there. Yeah. That's a very old-ass joke about that, you know, about the apples.
Mary Jane.
Next fucking case, bro.
Next fucking case, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
It's not my first fucking, rodeo here, dude.
You lost.
Well, if you say so.
You just lost the game again.
Do I care?
Because you thought about the game.
So what?
Cierra, you lost too.
Look at this guy, man, with this fake-ass fucking voice and shit. Oh,
Lord, you never heard a man's voice before.
Well, I can tell.
Man part.
You know what? You're in love full of shit.
Winging them.
Yeah, okay. Mr. Wannabe fucking, you know what? Like a fucking, some kind of, like a fucking, like a podcast voice, which is all fucking fake and shit with some kind of app.
Podcast.
Yeah.
I agree. The fucking podcast people suck.
Alright, well.
Listen, I agree with you. I couldn't agree with you more. I hate those truthful podcasters too, boy. Them motherfuckers, boy.
Which ones, though?
I mean, there's a couple of them, but one specifically is a piece of shit.
Who's that?
That
Hi,
Elevated
Mr.
Truth
T.
podcast fucking guy.
Elevated Truth. Who the hell's that?
Oh, you ain't heard of that motherfucker, you piece of shit.
No.
He's always getting high and telling the truth and shit. Fuck that guy.
I love that guy.
Oh, yeah, you would, Sassy. Somebody like Sassy.
And I would, I do, and I will continue.
He's the homie. We like him over here. We're the Rooster Squad over here. How did you know?
Yeah. Rich isn't the Rooster Squad, so me and him are gonna be boys.
Well, with a podcast show, well, different series. My favorite is, well, of all time, you know what? Mr. fucking Tommy Sotomayor and, Joe Rogan.
Fuck both of them.
No, I knew it.
Tommy Sotomayor. Sotomayor.
Yep. The ghost of all time.
No.
The great.
No, I hear that. Have you ever heard of Charming Jenna?
Nope.
Yeah, she's
I hear she's nice.
She's a stripper.
Why did you
Damn good stripper.
Fucking Tommy, and you know what? He was the one who actually started, like, this whole fucking, you know what, podcast shit years ago, man.
Yeah, back to that, fuck that guy, that Elevated Truth guy. Yeah, fuck that guy. I want everybody to know, fuck that guy.
Oh, my God. The hatred?
Yeah, I hate that son bitch with everything.
Oh, Lord.
It's one big fucking just shit talking son
That's
bitch.
my boy! That's my boy!
Big shit talking son bitch. No matter what happens, he just always be shit talking and shit, pissing people off all over these interwebs. By the way, bro, I'm just fucking with you. But this is my voice. It's not a fake voice in any way, shape, or form.
In no way is that a fake ass voice. Don't.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. You know what? I think I've actually, seen you, dude. I think I've actually seen you somewhere before. I think you've seen him somewhere before. I don't know where.
Fuck with Cierra, but you were just much easier to fuck with, and she made me show my camera. So.
Oh, hold on. True. Independent shit talker. True. Elevated.
Yes, ma'am.
My boy, though. I be watching the hell out your shit, though. Let me fangirl real quick. I don't do this shit with nobody. I love watching you.
Well, I appreciate it.
And let me tell you, I have said some shit on your behalf. conversations,
Right.
and you keep doing what the fuck you do.
Thank
You
you.
keep doing what the fuck you do, my boy, because you ain't got to think about it when it's the truth, baby.
It's my truth nonetheless. I can't prove that it's always everybody else's truth. But at the end of the day, remember one thing. If you lie to yourself, you'll lie to your mother. Right? That's just real talk. So I can't sit here and lie. It's just like someone popped in my live the other day, asked if I had talked about something. Now, I had talked about it in a private conversation, but I know how these streets work, right? So if I sit there and say, no, I didn't have that conversation, then they gonna pop that screenshot of that voice recording up real quick, make me be out to a liar, right? So what you gotta do? Yeah, I had that conversation. It wasn't for you two, but since you brought it up on these streets, let me be clear. Yeah, I stand 9 toes down on every one of the things I stand on, because that's me, right? Unapologetically. So if you don't like me, I'm good with that. I'm not going to lose no sleep over it. Just don't lie on my name. That's all the fuck I care about. There's plenty out there
That part. Tell the motherfucking truth on motherfuckers' names.
So, and, you know, here's the thing. There's going to be some real pissed off motherfuckers that I popped up on this panel today. Some real pissed off motherfuckers. And here's how I feel.
Wow, dude.
And guess who give a fuck?
Well, I mean, I don't, but here's the thing.
We don't care about nobody being mad about who come up on this panel.
But here's the thing. At the end of the day, I give the same grace to everybody. What you dealt with the motherfucker ain't what I've dealt with motherfucker, right? And as many times as I get burnt with that, right, it don't matter. I'm still going to give that same level of grace. So if Cierra go and do some fuck shit, then Cierra got to deal with some fuck shit. There's too many people play the fuck shit game. You know what I mean? You just don't want to do that. You don't. What's the point? The fuck? Me and Cierra can go back and forth, call each other bitches and hoes and this, that, and the other, and leave it on YouTube, and it's gravy, baby. It ain't no problem with it, right? But if you step outside of that YouTube and you call my phone, you approach me, now we got a whole nother fucking problem because you taking that shit hot, right? So keep that shit on YouTube, right? You got an issue, keep it on YouTube or let it go. You know what I mean? My issues I talk about for a day or two, and then I drop that shit. What the fuck I'm gonna drag my followers through some bullshit for?
Right. So
You know
somebody ain't let it
You got a
go.
point there. I mean, because if it's like, you know what, personal shit, well, then, you know what, pull up, motherfucker, right? So it's not,
I don't even feel like that. I'm too grown for that, right? First of all, ain't nobody pulling up nowhere, so I ain't gotta tell nobody to pull up. And furthermore, I come from
some good, bro. I'm not saying,
I come from a time and a place, but if I tell somebody to pull up, we've taken that to a different level already, right? So when they pull up at my place or wherever I'm at, I can't be acting like, what you mean you here? I told you to pull up.
You gotta go outside and handle your shit.
Everybody wants to scream, pull up, pull up, pull up. But if someone pulls up, you quick to call the law. So what's the point?
What's the point?
You just faking. You know what I'm saying? You faking on motherfuckers for no reason with no goal intended. Some of us have a reason for being on these streets, right? Some people ain't got a reason. Cierra ain't got no reason to be on these streets other than raise havoc and cause hell. You know what I'm saying? She ain't got no rhyme or reason. She just bouncing all over this motherfucking place. I give her hell in my chat. Why? Because she's stupid as hell. That's why. Because she's
I'm
stupid
glad
as
you
hell.
see that shit and see, because most people take her so fucking serious, and then they be mad. But see, I think that I don't never be like that with her because I know her off of YouTube. I mean, me and she talk every day.
Listen, I ain't never walked on the beach with her. I don't know nothing about her. But, you know what I'm saying? What I'm saying is like, at the end of the day, what she do in her private life ain't got shit to do with me the same way what anybody do in their private life ain't got shit to do with me until you bring it onto the internet. Now, when you bring it onto the internet and start talking about it, you can't be acting like, oh my God, they talking. You brought it on here.
Yup. Ooh, I just said that last night to somebody.
And then when you start fucking your subscribers, then that adds a whole other element.
But you know what? Here's the thing on that. No. See, I'm not even going to touch that with your dick. But what I'm going to say is this. at the end of the day, it still goes for the same thing. You ain't seen me speak on that shit, have you?
No.
Why? If that's y'all's motherfucking business, or maybe it's not. Maybe you're just a crazy stalker bitch. I don't fucking know. Right? Like, legit. Don't take me the wrong way.
Yeah.
I don't know. You know what I'm
you
saying?
don't know shit, yeah.
The same way I'm not going to take what they say or these people say about you, I'm not going to take what you say about them.
Right. That's right.
You know what I'm saying? So, for me, it's like, prove yourself, and then I'm going to know who you are. Because everybody wants to use this word narcissist, right? She a narcissist, he a narcissist. No, bitch. He just didn't get along with you.
Right.
You know, and I agree with you saying because I've told Cia tell you. I've told her so many times.
That's true what he's saying, though. Yeah, about the whole.
I be like, I'm like that person. If I don't have a good interaction with you, I'll say I really ain't had a good interaction with that person. But you could possibly have a different experience.
Well, that and this too. Check this out. Listen, y'all got to start thinking about where y'all are putting y'all shit. Alright?
Don't say y'all.
Like I said, y'all, you, and all the above. Alright?
No, sir. I don't put nothing that I don't want known about
We'll
you.
never. No, I mean on you, in you, around you. Okay? Because then that shit be coming on here, then now your sex life's being talked about for what? Because it ain't like they're talking about it in a positive way. Right? Ain't nobody like, Cierra shit. No. It's all in a hoish type way. So why would you even want that on your spirit?
Because I don't give a fuck with nobody.
Right. I feel that 110%. I feel you don't give a fuck, right? But the way I look at it is like this. At some point or another, I gotta value myself more than I don't give a fuck. Does that make sense? Like there becomes a level in your life where you value who you are as a person more than you don't give a fuck, which actually makes you start giving a fuck.
But I value who I am as a person well before I came on the internet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So what happened as a product of me sleeping with someone on the internet, this is just a byproduct of that.
Right. Well, and that's the other thing. Why you kissing and telling anyway? Oh, kiss and tell?
I'm kissing and telling. Well, first of all, I didn't kiss and tell. I alluded to after the first time. But then after I saw that he was trying to play me, I said, oh, this is what we doing?
I mean, I hear what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if a man gonna come to me correctly, if you interested in me and you interested in dating me or getting to know me or whatever, come to me correct, you know? Be real with me, like, look, I do got a girl at home, but
so you know what the first red flag should have been,
where
right?
I want to be.
You know what the first red flag should have been, right?
What was it?
The fact that he wanted to date you.
What's that?
Crazy as fuck. That's what I mean.
Why am I so crazy?
I don't know. Dickmatitis? I'm not sure what it was.
Not dickmatitis. Not dickmatitis. How you figure I got the dickmatitis?
Well, I mean, because you stuck on that like Elmer's glue. You stuck on that like Band-Aid.
But that's not my fault, though. He did that. He put it on me like that.
Man,
I didn't tell him to put it on me like that.
Listen, I'm about to say something that's going to piss people off.
Say it language. Come on.
White boy can't jump. You better stop.
No.
You let that motherfucker sit over there with a big ass head. Right? At the very least, stop advertising that shit. Well, ain't nobody need to hear that. I'm gonna start advertising the fucking gonorrhea receipts you showed me about yourself, damn it.
Stop it.
I'm just saying.
You're fooling. But I only advertised his skills like one time, and it spread it like wildfire. I can't help it.
So did your legs. What's your point?
Damn! Why are you roasting me right now?
Listen, if this is roasting, then I can't be truthful. Looking ass.
I hate the argument. It stings. It hurts.
So does her.
God. Yeah, what about it?
That's what you get when you go fucking around with people and being unsafe and shit. Not saying him. I'm just saying I don't even want to talk about him because that's none of my business. I'm just simply saying, you know.
Why? Like what? Where did that come from? Because I heard that twice in reference to.
Nah, that's a joke. Don't be getting me up in no shit. Fuck you, Cierra. Don't be taking out of my jokes and flipping them. Hell no.
Nah. I heard.
Look, guys. Peace out, homies.
That's a good sport, Raider.
All right, man. Alato.
This Clue said it too one day, and I was like, well, that's what old girl was asking about.
First of all, why y'all got me up here to take it up for him? But let me put it to you this way. Why the fuck would I know anything like that?
I don't know. Maybe she told you something. You said you got some emails.
Listen, my personal conversations will never go on social media, right? When I have
That's not what you said.
Listen,
That's not what you said.
What I said was, don't put me in the position.
He already put you in the position.
What? By calling me a bitch? Okay, it's a word. It's got 5 letters in it. B-I-T-C.
No, he said more than that.
Hold on. Pause. Everybody pause.
He said more than that.
Listen, you're true.
What?
Truth, sir. I think you're the least amount of bitch on the YouTube streets.
I'll take both. Listen, what you want me to do? Get into a pissing contest with them?
No, I don't want you to get
You know?
contest. I don't want you to have who did bigger, none of that shit. I don't want that because anybody that know me know I be on here trying to be a whole peacemaker, and then if y'all don't want to be peaceful, I just throw my hands up and let y'all go at it. But at the end of the day,
it's not even about peaceful. My problem was never with him.
I know this,
So,
and I know
you
this.
And even now, I don't. But even now, I ain't got a problem with that shit. You know, I'm a grown-ass motherfucking man. What do I look like wallowing around in an argument with a woman? I'm a grown-ass man. He's a grown-ass man. He's older than I am. What the fuck do you look like at our age pissing on back and forth on social media?
Well, I think it comes down to his woman reached out on your channel instead of discussing anything with him. She just jumped on your shit.
Okay, I feel that, but once again, at the end of the day, I have an open panel the days that I have open panel, and it's really for now. That day I wasn't having an open panel. She came into the chat and asked for a link, right?
Right.
But either way, at the end of the day, I firmly believe that you have the right of your freedom of speech, right? As long as you're not lying on me. That's it.
Right.
You can say you think I'm a bitch. You can say you think I'm this. I don't have to like it. But it is what it is. But when you say that I treated you like a dog, that's a lie.
Right.
I don't see me on these streets responding to these people that have shit to say to me. That ain't what I spend my time doing. But that one I took personal because I thought a lot about both of them.
Right. And you supported them wholeheartedly. You sent them gifts and everything. You did a lot.
That's okay. Like I said, the issue was I made jokes on Queen's panel because that's what the fuck I do. And just because your friends are friendly doesn't exempt you from being joked on. Right?
That's obvious.
And I could have been way harder with my jokes. Like legit, way harder.
Yes.
I thought I kept them pretty PG. I made an OF joke. You know what I mean? I made a late nights on the beach joke. You know, like, whatever.
Right.
And somehow that was enough to feel like I was attacking someone, which is crazy because even while I was live, I was getting text messages and I was reassuring the person it wasn't like it was. Like, if she thought, you know what I mean? Like, it was just, I couldn't have gone more overboard to let her know that in this situation that we were talking about, I supported her. And then she did what she did. And it was just the biggest smack in my face. That's all.
Why did she have such a problem with me being in the chat?
She never said anything about you. Like, she never said anything whatsoever about you to me that I can remember, right? I'm just not engaging changes because X, Y, Z.
Right.
You know, and I don't control who comes into my chat. You know what I'm saying? As long as you're respectful, as long as you have a
echo.
You know?
Yeah.
So you would be nice to me if I come into your chat?
I'm nice to everybody who shows. You don't have to respect me, just don't disrespect me.
Right.
Right? There's a big. You don't just owe a motherfucker respect because they're a human. You got common decency and a level playing ground, right?
Right.
But I'm not everybody's cup of tea. Some people think that I talk too much or I think I know everything or whatever. That's cool. I can appreciate that because I know people like that too.
Come here. Come here, my baby.
But
Aww.
I can tell you this.
It was just crazy how she went off at you, and she was just like, go fucking die. I was like, what?
Listen, I seriously feel like that was a culmination of her frustration over everything that was going on. And I think that when I popped up there, she didn't and he didn't expect me to have the energy I had. But at the same time, and it was said that I should have waited until afterwards, but at the same time, we're in the middle of a game and there's lies being collared one after the other, and all it would have taken would have been like, you know, y'all are great, he didn't disrespect, whatever. But instead, you said, oh, I felt like someone finally felt like I did. At the end of the day, there was zero in our conversation that was disrespectful anywhere, right? So to say that, acknowledge that, and then not fix that, to me, I took that shit personal. So when I called, I figured we could go ahead and she would say, no, you didn't disrespect me, and it would clear it up. You know what I mean?
Right.
It didn't go that way. So when I called, if you hear my voice, I was kind of like being a smart ass to a certain extent, like thinking that they were going to, you know, go along with it or whatever, and like laugh about it like any other time I've called.
Yeah, you thought she was going to catch the joke. Are you mad? Are you sad?
Right.
Yeah, she thought she was going to chime in with you.
But at that point, when she was yelling and I was doing that, I was just being an asshole because what's the other choice? Sit there and let you scream at me?
Right.
You're already lying on my name, and then I'm supposed to sit there and let you berate me? I'm not your man. I don't have to let you talk to me that way. I don't have to let you yell at me and act like that. I don't have to. Right?
And it's sad. She probably does talk to him like that. I mean, I only knew them and was friends with them at the beginning of their relationship, and it seems like she has a very demanding way of speaking to someone she supposedly loves. And I've just never been exposed to that kind of relationship before because, you know, my mom always spoke to my dad in a loving way, even when she was mad at him.
Right. Well, I mean, I can't, you know, this gets really frustrating for people, right, when I'm on their panels because I don't always agree. And the reason is because I look at everything 360, right? I try to be as like, even if it's against my own thought, right? And ultimately, I can only imagine that everything going on with Queen and all that. But the problem is, you can't go out here and dish stuff out and then not expect there to be a recoil, me or anybody else. Even when I'm 100% right, like I was in this situation, I was still getting attacked by his people. You know what I mean?
Dang.
But at the end of the day, they were attacking my page, not me, because I'm not my page, right? When people, they're attacking my page.
Right.
Right? Like, this me shit is wild, man.
Yeah. But
Pardon me.
no, you're good. That's the way they are. They seem to be very self-centered, and they can't think outside of their own problems. And I don't know.
You know what I'm saying, Cierra? They don't have to. We don't have to think about other people's issues. We don't have to give back. That's not required. It doesn't make you a shitty person if you don't. Right?
Right.
But again, this is where me getting into it with people is really hard. Because, you know, he has the right to run his game the way he wants to run his game. The problem is people think that there is dishonesty because nobody can check the results of something that is generating so much money.
Right. And I think the vote should be on the screen as they're coming in. Like it should be like I should be able to clearly see, and then maybe like the Cash App and the Venmo and the PayPal votes will have to be added on, and maybe the call-in votes. But even the call-in votes and then the chat votes and the super chat votes should be transparent on the screen somehow.
Right. Well, here's what the craziest thing was. Now, mind you, before anybody thinks that I'm just jumping to conclusions, the week before, one person who happens to be that individual, her moderator, right, spent $700 or $900 according to the board to vote me off.
Oh my God.
Now you have to ask yourself, why would that happen? That's weird. Why would a moderator who does, you know what I mean? Like, why would you spend that kind of money? Well, 10 minutes left to go in the show, one of my people pull a save anyone card, and they saved me. So all that money
Can you hold this?
went to waste. So
Yeah.
then the next show, that's when all this broke out.
I'm right here.
So, you know what I mean? I'm already going into the show going, that felt weird.
Yeah.
But mind you, last season we saw some shit that we were like, you know? But we're trying to be respectful, play the game, and not cause no waves because it was fun. Turtle Island is fun.
Right.
When it's done right.
When it's done right. Yeah.
You know? And so I'm not here to dog Dolly. The fuck I got a dog in for? I'm not here for that.
Thank you.
I'm not here to dog her either. I just what it was, and people don't like the truth.
Well, I've always been able to predict the winners of Turtle Island based on the popularity and the way people interact with each other. When the Sebastian Rogers case was
Love you,
in
Sub-Zero.
its climax, I knew that Cluminati was going to win.
Well,
Turtle Island.
Clue wouldn't have won unless I brought her back. She was voted off the first that season, and I'm the one who brought her back. And it was because I really enjoyed playing the game with Clue.
Right.
We share an enormous amount of the same supporters, so it makes it very interesting to see what happens. And, you know, funny enough, we were super, super, super close in points on the final, and I didn't spend $1 of my own money on the final.
Oh.
I think through the whole show, my own money, I probably only spent $150.
Right.
You know? So, at the end of the day, it's like, it was fun, it was enjoyable, it was Clue, me, then Mab,
Yeah.
you know? And then, I think my opinion was that it was set up for Mab to win this year. That's my personal opinion.
I said that when soon as they said they were going to announce season 6, I was like, soon as they had everyone up there who was going to be on Turtle Island, or they got voted on Turtle Island, I already said, I was like, Mab's going to win because he hasn't won yet.
Well, I think that where it got kind of pushed on my attention on me is when we went after Mab early on, because Mab had to be voted off twice, right? So it made no sense going into any type of final 10 or 12 with him still having to be voted off twice. Strategically, it made no sense whatsoever. Go ahead and get them down to the same playing level while there are expendables, so to speak, on the island. And that way, it's a fair game from then on out. And there's nobody to fucking, you know, beat once. But what I will say about Turtle Island is everybody says it's a subscriber pool. I disagree. I got a lot of subscribers from being on Turtle Island. I probably got a good 150, 200 followers that I would have never seen. You know, and that's through the whole season. That would have never seen my content, and some of those are actually real big supporters of my second channel now, where we do a lot of sales and things. So, I mean, I'm grateful for that. None of this is I don't have any hate for anybody. That's just not how I work.
I didn't know you had a second channel. See, look at me. I'm learning
Where did the
something new
picture
today.
go?
Yeah, we have a big
Jackie, hold it down.
We have a big charity event tonight.
Where did my
Oh, you
picture
do for
go?
what?
So we're doing jackets and shoes. The shoes are going to Happy Feet Shoe for or Souls for Soul, I think is what it's called. And I will be releasing tonight where the jackets are going. But we have 30 jackets to be sponsored. And I think we've got 35 or 40 pairs of shoes to be sponsored.
The shoes for souls.
Okay,
what
hold
kind
on.
what kind of thing is that? Is that for children?
So I will let her explain it more. I wish I had a better explanation
Hold
for you. I
on.
know that they work with veterans, they work with children, they work with women in shelters. So it's kind of just putting shoes on people's feet that are less fortunate. But she will be on this evening on the second channel to explain a little bit about the program. She goes by Happy Feet on here. Happy
That's
Feet.
so weird.
But hers is a 501c3 nonprofit.
Back.
Oh, okay.
So basically what it is like, so you have to be a member of the channel. Just it's a way to keep bullshit out when we're bidding because it's an auction channel. And so all my subscribers all the members will be able to sponsor one jacket, two jacket, whatever, and then I'm covering all the shipping on it. So all the jackets have been purchased, the shoes have been purchased, so it's kind of reimbursing what I put into it. Does that make sense? And then I'm taking the rest of the cost on myself, which is no big deal.
You know what? That's really commendable, and that's really fucking awesome that you're doing that.
We try to do it once every 2 months. This is the first one, and we'll be doing it again in December.
I like that idea. I really do. And it's not about me in no kind of way, but the one thing you'll figure out about me is that I don't know a lot about what be going on. I try to stay out of it the best I can.
Believe it or not, Sassy, I'm actually the same way. When I find stuff out, it's from my moderators, my handlers in here right now. Farming tends to go everywhere I go to keep up with information. So, like, we're able to discuss things and topics. And, I know a lot of people, and this isn't a thing about promoting myself, but a lot of people don't know me, and I don't know how many people are in here, so I'm not even caring about the numbers. But, with everything that's on YouTube, you have a choice to watch what you want to watch, right? Like you can choose whether you want to be entertained, whether you want to be drained, whether you want to be happy, whether you want to be depressed. You know what I mean? You'll get to choose these things, right? So on my channel, we tend to try to talk about what's going on the streets without digging too much. Does that make sense?
Absolutely.
A little gossipy, a little bit, but on the humorous side. And then, of course, we do Saturday Night Lives every once in a while, which is fucking hilarious. Not because of me. I'm not the funny guy. It's Clue.
I'm sorry. You pretty fucking funny, bro. I'd be over here feeling like, damn, I need to go and find me some Depends or something, because I'm over here laughing my ass off right now. You crack me up.
Y'all wait till the Halloween.
But at the end of the day, I appreciate the truthfulness, the transparency, and the motherfucking laughs. Because sometimes, motherfuckers need a good laugh.
And you could have took that whole situation to hell and back, and you didn't. You hold your composure the whole time. You were very respectful to her. You didn't raise your voice. You didn't. I mean, yeah, you made some jokes on some channels and maybe in some chats, but who doesn't?
And if you do some fuck shit, Sierra, I'm gonna make jokes on your ass too.
I know you will.
Excuse me. I seen the shit you said to her when she was on Queen Bee. I was over here dead. Matter of fact, was talking to her at the same time, talking about, they just straight up asked you that. No, they didn't. And I didn't even.
Well, you want to know what I had figured out, and this is going to cause me some shit, I'm sure. White folks are scared of black folks on YouTube.
Yeah. Yep. Yep.
Swear to God, I can't tell you how many times
Why they scared of us? But why they scared of us? Can you tell me why they scared of us?
No, I can't. I don't. My brain don't work like that.
He from
It's
the
like
hood.
afraid to get into a disagreement. Like somehow it's gonna, you know what I'm saying? But that also, I don't always just put that out to YouTubers. I think that's the problem in the world in general right now.
Yeah.
Right? People just walking on eggshells. I wasn't raised on eggshells. I can't do that.
Yeah, me
You know what I'm
neither.
saying? Let's talk about it.
I'll tell you a tidbit of information about me, okay? And I don't discuss things like this typically on YouTube because I feel like at the end of the day, it's really not a lot of people's business. But let me tell you what kind of the household I grew up in, okay? My father that supplied his sperm to my mama is black. I was raised by a Mexican. My mama is Caucasian as they come. My older brother, same mama, different dad, is as Caucasian as they come, but will get down and dirty in the gutter with you if you mess with his little sister, right? Now, I've never been scared of anybody, but I find that people are more susceptible to judging me and thinking because I'm a biracial woman that, you know, I'm this mean, terrible person because I have a resting bitch face. My hair, you know, can be a little kinky sometimes, and this, that, and the other. So I don't understand the concept because of how I was raised. I don't understand the concept of anybody being intimidated or scared of another race for the fact that they are just a different color.
Well, I've got to disagree with both of y'all, right? I got to disagree with both of y'all. As women, you're walking down an alley, right? You're by yourself. Two Mexican men come walking down the other way of the alley. What's your first thought?
What's up, Bessie?
All right, that's your first thought.
My first thought would probably be like, I know why I'm walking down this alley, but why they walking down the alley?
Okay, cool. Two brothers walking down the alley. What's your first thought?
The same damn thing.
What up, cuz?
Cool. Two white dudes, bald-headed, big as hell, with flame tattoos on their arms, walking down the alleyway, say they got a leather jacket on and boots. What's your first thought?
Where's your motorcycle sitting?
Are they cute?
Literally, for me, it would be like, where's your motorcycle sitting?
They didn't answer the way he wanted them to.
Well,
Can I get a ride?
But my point is, you ask a white person that, right?
Right.
And you use that same scenario.
Right.
What do you think them answers are?
Oh my God, they finna rob my ass.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay, hold on. Wait. Let me do it. Let me change. Like, oh my God, I'm finna get robbed. What am I supposed to do? Let me clutch my purse a little tighter and lock my doors if I'm in the automobile.
Why y'all always think white people talk like that? But if I talk like Tyrone, y'all gonna get mad.
I'm not finna get mad
I
at
mean,
you.
damned.
I'm being funny. I ain't being mean. Like, totally
But you do talk like
Tyrone.
Tyrone sometimes.
And he do. So, no, I don't
Who
feel
the
like that
hell's
way about it.
Tyrone?
But then, you know,
It's like you
that's
answer
just
the phone.
me.
It's like you answer the phone like, what up? Yo, bro, I can't even come out right now. What you mean, though?
You know what
I ain't coming out right now, bro. Boys, to talk to you.
You know how you know when back in the day, do you know how I used to answer my mama's phone?
City Morgue, you kill him, we grill him. How can I help you?
No, I used to literally answer my mama's phone by saying, "Thank you for calling the blah 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 residence. How may I help you?"
Yeah,
What's
you
wrong?
My mama not home right now.
No, you was raised by a white woman for real. Your mama was white. If you answer the phone like
that I was respectful to anybody that called. Now, when I answer the phone, I'm like, who is this? What do you need? I don't want none, don't need none, and you a whole fucking scam. The fuck you mean?
Mm-hmm.
You know?
I didn't answer the phone. My daddy answered the phone when I was little, and it better not have been a boy.
And you better not be getting a phone call after 9 p.m. and before 8 p.m.
Yeah, that's right.
Mine was 8:30. Don't have nobody call my house after 8:30. And if my mama answered the phone after 8:30 and there's somebody talking about they want to talk to me, I was getting dragged out the fucking bedroom.
Listen, I used to have to sneak out the house because my pager wouldn't stop going off. Look, get you sneak out for it, but my pager wouldn't shut the fuck up.
See, when pagers came out, I had a whole kid. So I would turn that bitch off in the middle of the damn night or put that bitch on vibrate because you wasn't finna wake up that little booger.
Listen, I had a whole pager plug. We was taking pagers straight out the kiosk at the mall, hooked up and everything.
Oh, shit.
See, you talking like Tyrone wouldn't bother me at all.
Listen, we
You fucking baddest.
when we was old enough, it went from pagers to rental cars. Boy, we was subletting rental cars like a motherfucking rental center. There's before any of that Uber shit, boy. You couldn't get a car because you didn't have a credit card or a license or whatever it was. Come see me, I got you. It might have been a little hot when you got inside of it. You might need to drive real careful.
Okay, can I ask a question? I have to ask this while we have a moment, right?
Okay.
So, who is Jenna? Because oh shit, I don't know what just happened.
No, you still here?
Hi y'all. Okay, so who's Jenna? Because I hear her name, but I don't know who she is. And I've seen her in the chat, and I want to say hi, Jenna. Good to see your face, boo boo.
I don't know who she is either. She started stalking me a long time ago, and I just got comfortable with my stalker.
The lies you tell.
I figure I might as well be friends if I want to stay alive.
I can't deal.
So are you scared to get stabbed too?
Twice. With a spoon.
I got stabbed with a screwdriver.
I mean, listen, she took a spoon, whittled that down with her teeth, and now it's a knife.
My God.
Just saying. She makes a daily habit of chewing glass and gargling gasoline.
Hey, Jenna, I seen you, boo.
Watch this.
She pretty as hell.
She ugly as shit. What y'all talking about?
Jenna, you beautiful. I don't know what the fuck this man talking about.
Y'all ever seen a cow take a shit in the field?
You tripping. You gonna stop.
Just saying.
Stop it. Shit talking. You gonna stop shit talking on her. She pretty as hell.
Listen, the best part of Jenna ran down the stripper pole. Y'all leave her alone. She's trying to compose herself.
You know what? And I'm totally. Listen.
You be ragging on Clue. I be up here yelling at the TV at you. I be like, don't do Clue like that.
Clue funny as fuck too.
I was about to say, here's the thing with Clue. Clue can throw him as hard as I can throw him, right? If not harder. Clue is good at it. I appreciate that Clue can take it. That's why I throw it at her so much. Is because she does not get offended, right? And if I were ever to go too far, she would hit my phone. You know what I'm saying? Like, it wouldn't even be an issue. She would hit me up and be like, yo, what's good? You know what I mean?
Right.
And that's just because that's humans, being humans.
Mm-hmm.
And here's the reality. At the end of the day, I don't co-sign nobody.
Right.
Nobody. What I will talk about is my experiences with people. That's it. I'm not co-signing nothing else. When it comes to Clue, she ain't never done nothing but show respect to me.
Right.
I'm not even saying she hadn't talked shit behind my back. She's human. I'm sure she has. Right?
Right.
You can have a level of friendship. That doesn't mean you are not required to fucking have your own thoughts about someone at certain times, and they are able to be changed.
That part.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, just because you said some shit 5 months ago, 5 weeks ago, I'm supposed to hold that against you now if you don't feel that way anymore? That sounds non-productive.
Right.
You know, I feel like everybody can change their ways and well, okay, let me rephrase that. I feel like most people can change their ways and their thought process, right? And I say that because me, who very calm and very peaceful now, have not always been this person, right? And I made an executive decision to make myself a better person because me throwing out all that vinegar was not doing me any good, right?
Right.
It was stressful being hateful.
Well, that's a fact. Listen, because remember.
So I stepped back. I stepped back. I reevaluated myself, and I wanted to be. I've never been. My heart has never been hateful as far as just spewing hate because I just want to hurt others. I would. If I was if verbally attacked or whatever, I would not think about what I would say prior to, and I cared too much about what everybody else thought of me. And now is I think before I speak, I handle people differently until you just go too far overboard. There's no fucking coming back, and then I'm about to lay in on your ass because you're not gonna sit there and keep doing that shit to me. But I've never been an ugly, hateful person. My mouth and my anger within my spirit was bad, right? And I had to get that under control. So I feel like most people can change who they are, their ways of thinking, the ways that they treat other people. They can change all that, right? Some people are just evil, hateful, and demonic ass motherfuckers that they will never fucking change because they get off on that shit.
Right.
And I don't get off on that shit. That shit's too fucking stressful for me.
But are they evil though? Because this is a conversation I like to strike up a lot. What's evil to you is good to them.
I agree.
So
I think that's kind of what I was saying. That's kind of what I was saying, but maybe I didn't use the right terminologies.
Right. Oh, you're good.
I'm still learning, right?
Right. We all are. That's the key in life.
I am a masterpiece that will forever be under construction, right?
I'm a fucked up, crumbled piece of clay that kept trying to get put back together and eventually tried. That's what I am. You know what I mean? And I'm happy. Hear me out. Hold on. Hear me out. No, I'm not. No, the masterpiece was pre-drug addict, right? Now what I am is a walking billboard of what life is, right? When you talk about the things like being a masterpiece, right? A masterpiece is somebody that did it all right? That's a masterpiece. Now, art is a different story. Art is a collage of multiple fucktards all in one thing of paint, right? Like it's an idea. It is a vision, so to speak, that is often combined with experiences in life. There's a masterpiece that explains perfection, right? I like to think more of like I'm a rap song.
Which one?
You know what I'm saying?
That doesn't surprise me. Okay.
Because you said which one?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, what rap song are you?
I don't know if I'm a rap song per se, but if I was going to be the embodiment of a rapper, it would be Mortal Technique.
Oh, okay.
I've never heard of them. I'll have to now look them up.
Sorry.
Is that the one? Is it the person you played on your live?
Yeah, the one that is incredibly graphic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's don't listen to him unless you're prepared for a complete mind fuck. But
yeah, I see. Yeah,
That's nice, Snack Pack. Thank you for
anytime
that.
someone can use their mind is really important to me, in my opinion.
So
I got a question.
between masterpiece and art, okay. I appreciate appreciate that you said that because you gave me a whole nother perspective of looking at it, right?
Uh-huh.
And I'm feeling like you're absolutely correct.
I mean, sometimes
it makes more sense. What I'm saying is it makes more sense to me that way. When I say everybody's a masterpiece that's continuously being worked on, I guess I'm just saying that everybody.
You're a sculpture that's continually being molded.
Thank you.
That was good.
Golly.
My artist just has autism like I do and can't pay attention to my structure long enough to get it done. But it's an art is subjective. Yes, I'll agree with that. Charming art is subjective. How the fuck did we go to some like theological conversations on Cierra's channel? That would have never happened.
Because Sassy over here be having conversations sometimes, and I take shit there sometimes when I feel like I'm smarter than a 5th grader.
Thank you, Halloween baby.
I got a general question.
What?
And it might be a dumb question, but here we go. Buckle up. Okay.
Probably is.
So, like,
nice.
y'all feel like
Hi, Tiger.
conflicts, whether they'll be in real life or on the internet, do y'all feel like with one conversation, some of the most infamous conflicts that we've witnessed over, especially here on YouTube, do you think with one conversation they could be squashed and resolved?
I do if everybody involved is open-minded and can take accountability for their shit.
The answer to that is unequivocally no.
Oh, damn. Yours is a no.
Absolutely not. There's no money in peace.
True.
Well, when it comes to YouTube, maybe, but in real life, I mean, I feel like, and when I say real life, I mean outside of the interwebs.
No, there's only profit in war. If we didn't have an industrial war complex, I would agree with you, but we do. There is money in war. There is money in disagreement. There is money in arguments, because what you do is you're activating people's, let me grab my wallet because that's the only way I know how to make you feel better. It's all about mental manipulation and mental warfare.
Emotional manipulation.
Yeah, it's all political propaganda, just without the political side of it, right? Look at some of these people. They are using textbook political propaganda. Tactics, anyway.
Right.
So once you understand, or you're old enough, you've lived long enough, and you can spot this shit from a fucking mile away, because you have a fucking brain and you're not easily manipulated, right? But we have to understand that we live in a culture and a time where I would venture to say a good 70% of people are easily manipulated. They're weak-minded, right? So the 30, out of that 30% that's not weak-minded, 27% of them are working so fucking much they don't have time to be on YouTube.
Right.
So the ones that are making sense may combine 3% of everybody, and those 3% have all found themselves in the same group of people because it was hard to find people that made fucking logical sense. Now you got 3% going up against, 96%, 90 whatever percent of idiots.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, that's true.
And we live in a time and a place where when someone is real, it's so unheard of that it seems fake. We're so used to fake that when someone's a real motherfucker,
or they don't believe it when it's real.
Because they're uncomfortable. They've gotten comfortable with the fakeness.
Yeah, I feel that.
Good conversation. I'm appreciating all this.
But nothing about this makes people want to come sit and listen. Nothing about this. This is my point about the drama. Nobody wants to come in here and have logical conversation because that's too normal life.
Right.
People come onto YouTube for entertainment.
Yeah.
So when drama's going on,
False.
the same way your granny and your mama watch Days of Our Lives.
Whoop me.
You know what I'm saying? That shit ain't on TV no more. Where do you think all them women went?
To YouTube?
This is stupid, what he
Think about it.
says.
Think about all them women that used to sit at home and watch soap operas all God blessed day long.
I used to.
Where do you think they went on their phone, on
Guiding
their
light.
little computer?
On their little Roku or something.
Yeah.
I'm not over
They on YouTube
crocheting.
now. Where are they at?
Crocheting, you fucking
Knit
liar.
community or whatever it is that's fucking vile as hell.
Not the
Right? They no, what is it? Is it not knitting? It's crocheting or something like that.
Oh my God. They got the drama in crocheting.
They swatting each other over there.
Why is he watching it?
That's crazy.
Listen, getting kids taken out of home, CPS being called and shit. Like, why? Alright, and this is like grannies and shit.
How does he know?
You feel me?
Because he's
And then
watching
you got
it.
true crime, you know, and it's filled with all X. I was somebody one time, but I don't do it anymore, but somehow I still know everything. Crowd. I don't know how many ex-sheriffs we got in this community now. I didn't even know that they... Never mind.
FBI agents and shit.
Oh, man. Well, we do have over here in True Crime a bunch of fucking informants. How about that?
I'm glad you said it.
We got a bunch of informants. That's what we got.
Hell yeah. Some snitch ass.
Listen, I'm not even fucked up with it. Here's the thing about informants, yo. Informants only go after people who are breaking the law. Do your thing, boo-boo.
Right.
That ain't none of my business. I don't live in the street no more. I don't belong to the street mentality of no snitching.
Right.
Right? That's if I was living in the streets, dealing dope, doing XYZ, PDQ, I would be held to that standard. I've been out that game for a long bit.
Praise God.
So, right? And so for me, I don't have to live by that mentality. You do some fuck shit around me, and I either whoop your ass or call the police. I'm gonna call the police.
God dang.
I'm too goddamn old to be fist fighting you in the front yard over an apple tree.
Right. You be sore as a bitch in the morning.
Right? Even if I win, I'm hurt.
Yeah, you're right.
You know, there ain't no winning here. So, you know.
It's just a bad day at that point.
Right?
It's an excuse to go buy the ABC stuff.
See, I don't even drink, so.
Oh yeah, that's right. Dang.
I don't do nothing. No, I ain't missing out on nothing. I never like to drink anyway. I like to go real fast.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't.
Something real quick. Cierra, my head's a whole fucking mess, baby. Hold on, look at this. This is a whole mess.
What'd you do?
Bro, look. Okay, don't talk shit about me. You gonna talk shit about me and it's okay. I can take it.
First, close your eyes.
Oh my God.
Oh my God, it's so long. Don't ever cut it ever. Again.
I'm finna chop it.
No.
Why she look like Crazy Bob from The Simpsons?
Stop it.
Psycho Bob. Why she look like Psycho Bob from The Simpsons?
You know somebody's gonna clip that and use that shit, and I'ma laugh every time I see it.
You should. Look like she belonged up on stage during Sister Act. You do it, Sister Mary Lawrence.
Mary Clarence.
No, she's Mary Lawrence.
I'm
That sounds like a man. Why? That sounds like a whole man. Why I gotta be like a whole man? I ain't got no bass in my voice. Like, yes, I do, because I did a whole imitation of somebody yesterday on accident. My voice came out and it was yours.
Listen, y'all just witnessed what happens with women all day long, but that was out loud. She had a whole motherfucking conversation discouraging herself from her original idea.
What
Y'all
the
just heard
fuck?
that shit out loud. Somebody better clip that and let all the men know it does happen. We have been confirmed.
Wait, what did I do? I don't even know what the fuck I just did. I was just like, I know this shit gonna get clipped and I'm gonna laugh about that shit the whole time.
No, you just had a whole argument with yourself out loud. It was great.
He likes to sideswipe people.
And that's what I love about her.
I mean, listen.
I didn't even realize I was arguing with me. Okay,
Listen,
thank you.
That's like having two friends.
Listen,
Hey, drop a link for Charming.
Yes, bring Charming. Charming.
Oh my God.
Jeremiah. Listen, I'm in a real good mood today, okay? I'm sorry, I'll calm down. It's all the fucking coffee I'm drinking.
Ask her to show you what 8 inches looks like.
Okay.
I don't know that I want to know the answer. What are we talking about as
I
far
want
as
her to show me how to get up on that pole. I need to know how to get up on that pole.
She's 78 years old, for the love of Christ. Get your ass up here, Charming. I'm going to get some coffee.
Come here, come on, Jenna. Oh, come up. Oh, I'm over here chatting with this.
You is excited.
You know what? I'm finna say it. I'm gonna say it like I say it because I just say things. Listen, this has been a really great.
Oh, Mav's in here. You Mav?
I don't even know who Mabs is.
You don't know who Mav is?
Why would I? No offense, Mr. Mab. No offense, Mr. Mab. No offense. But I mean, listen. Everybody knows. I don't fuck around bouncing from here to there like that. I always find out all the information and everything that's going on through other people, and then I see the receipts, and then I just keep it moving. But I don't fuck around like that. I don't get involved in a lot of drama and stuff. Jenna, hey, honey. Hey, what y'all up to? You know damn well what we up to. You've been in the chat with us. You know what we up to, ma'am.
You know, just a typical Friday chaos. Just a little.
Oh, Lord.
You sound so
God. What
so nice.
I done did now? What I did now?
You ain't doing nothing, girl. That I know of yet.
Oh.
As of yet, Cierra, you in the clear.
Okay, so right now, I'm in the clear right now.
Yeah. But I see you all over the place.
Yeah, I'll be everywhere.
I'm there when you don't know I'm there. I see you.
I bet.
I'm one of those, I have to do like 400 or 500 things at one time, like a crazy person. Yeah.
Me too. I'll have the TV on and then a stream on my phone at the same time.
Hi, Janice. How you doing, ma'am? How you doing? Lower the caps, though. You yelling at us.
Janice is cool.
I'm doing it here with crazy today. Girl, we don't know what happened. He just popped up.
We had to go pee-pee.
He just popped up, and you know what the funny shit was, though? When I was listening to him talk, and every time Raider kept saying, with your fake voice, I was like, that sound like that's one of two people is who kept coming in my mind. And one of them was Truth. I said, that I know that voice. And I couldn't, it was between two different people. And I was like, I know that voice, but I wasn't going to blurt out loud because what if he didn't want us to know these things?
Now, right? I want the internet to hold this as record that Cierra can hold water because I saw Truth in the backstage and I didn't say nothing. I kept it going. I was like, I'm going to just let him go ahead and just do his little thing and let him go on and be Ashton Kutcher and punk everybody.
Well, you know what? I almost went. One of our voice, he can't troll anybody. I almost went in the back chat and said, I promise you, that's this person or this person. But I didn't want to say nothing out outright. But when he pulled his camera up, I was like, that's why I got so excited because I knew who the fuck that was almost the whole damn time, right? And I was sitting there and I was like, my boy. That's my boy. I love watching him. He tickles me. He really does. When he funny, god dang, he funny as all get out. And when he's serious, I listen. Because he don't come with that boo-boo the fool shit. And some of the places that I've been there, in a chat for about 5 minutes. There's some people I can't watch for 3 minutes. I gotta turn their ass over because they done got on my goddamn nerve. Right. I'm like last night. That a lot more here lately.
I thought it was
There's some
Matthew
people, honey, they
Silly
voice just it's
AF.
like somebody scraping their damn nails against a chalkboard to me.
Yeah.
I can't deal.
Which, I mean, there's some people that don't like my voice.
I think
Really?
you got a sweet
Yeah.
little voice. I bet you walk around with a peach in your hand, don't you? You know, and that's not even
Like a
that's not
Georgia peach.
like a Georgia peach.
Oh, no.
Like a Southern Belle.
I'm mean as hell.
If you should have just seen the look on my face when you said that. I was like, "Huh?" Because the few times that I have seen you like in a chat or whatever, I've never seen you be rude to nobody.
Oh, she get down.
But that I may just not have been around long enough in that aspect to in those situations.
Right. So I try not to be rude or hateful to anybody, but when they're coming in with this, like, they'll come in close with some crazy off the wall, just bullshit. And it's like, what did you say? What's wrong with you? Where'd you get that? And they'll answer and they'll just keep on, then I go off. Or they come in tracks doing bullshit and they know damn well that's a fucking lie.
Hold on.
They're
Yo,
starting shit.
are you that sassy Baka? No, I am not. I don't even know who that is. No, that's not
She's
me.
lying.
I am not lying for what? Lying for what?
I'm trying to figure that out there, Sassy.
Fine for who?
Baka.
Because I don't even know who a sassy Baka is, number one.
I don't either.
That's what Sassy would say if she didn't want to get found out.
Wait, are you referring that? Wait, are you referring that with my hair all poofed out, I look like Chewy?
Chewbacca.
Yeah, I call him Chewy. Chewbacca. That's
I
fine.
did not imply that, no. I did not.
No, whoever in the chat, because they said Baka, and that's the first thing that come to my mind is Chewbacca, right? I mean, I don't know, maybe in my past life I was Chewbacca. I don't know.
Not bad.
Shit, I don't know.
Ain't Chewbacca hairy? Don't
Chewbacca, look, Chewbacca hairy as fuck, but I always loved Chewbacca. I love Chewbacca.
Okay, y'all gonna laugh at me.
What?
Y'all gonna laugh at me at what I did last night.
No, we're not.
No,
Okay,
Might.
Y'all might. I got those. You know how women
Charlie.
be like No. You know how
What?
women be like dermaplaning, like you shave the little peach fuzz with the little tiny razor
No.
Yeah.
No.
on your face and then
Yes.
the corner of your lip and you know what I mean?
Oh, Godzilla. Go ahead.
I was talking to Sassy and I nicked the side of my chin really good.
Herpes.
Really good. And I'm like, Dad, I hope, because that's like an obvious
Did
scar.
you hear
Like,
him?
it's going to be like,
Herpes. Then he's got
it's
to
going to be like, what's that girl name?
say it
That's on
again.
Rough Riders now, and she do that song that's like, shh.
This is when it all starts.
Scar, put some Mederma on it.
Yeah, I'm going to have to get some Mederma. I got some cocoa butter.
I got
Herpes.
Stop it. It's not.
Said it again.
What you in the gonorrhea and the herbs?
I just try to educate people. Because
You
y'all
trying
be
to
reckless.
tell us to
Y'all be
let it
reckless.
burn?
Y'all be reckless.
You know what? You gonna stop saying y'all. You
Just
gonna
'cause
stop
you ain't-
saying y'all.
It's a first-hand knowledge and experience that he has.
Sassy, you're sounding real jealous right now. Okay, you need to calm down. You're sounding real jealous.
You gonna stop it, sir. You gonna stop that, cause I ain't jealous of no herps or no gonnies.
I mean, look, even Sassy's got nicknames for him.
I ain't fucking with none of that shit. I keep my personal privates to my personal privates.
Listen, I'm gonna make the point right now. Hey, Cierra,
Yeah.
when was the last time you used a rubber full and through?
Why see, you do not have to answer that.
Well, y'all saw all the words and all that empty space, but then nothing gets said. You know what I'm saying? Just saying.
You don't gotta answer every question, ma'am.
No, it answered itself.
Nothing gotta say what?
What you mean nothing gotta be said? I'm just saying, y'all got to start acting more safe. Safe sex is the best sex, or abstinence, okay?
Why did you ask her?
I know.
The last time she used the rubber through and through? Oh, I used that yesterday. Well,
She used 3 different ones yesterday. She's talking about the men, not the rubbers. But that's
I
different.
used the rubber on my tire about an hour ago. I mean,
Yeah, but Cierra, I'm sorry, Cierra. Charming be doing that. Put leather boots on, beat the shit out of men stuff.
oh.
We're going to have to talk later because I need some tips.
Here's the tip. Don't.
I got
Speaking of tips, how you get on that pole, girl? Cause I need to learn. I need to learn very quickly.
If Charmin really, if she really was using getting on them poles, she was taking all them bitches' money. There wasn't no money left for nobody else.
She goes to Dubai to do the poop shows.
I mean, I bet she was up on that damn pole hanging upside down, shaking her, jiggling her little booty hole.
Listen, that's not even her real picture. She's really 80 years old with arthritis in her knuckles.
You are a fucking lie.
She said a whole bad word, y'all.
I know she can't go to church this week. The ladies group is going to be highly disappointed.
I'm sure they will.
Y'all are supposed to go to bingo now. I got to take you back to the retirement home.
No, look, don't fuck with me about no bingo. I love bingo, but I don't go to no retirement home. I go all the way to a gambling home.
And then Jello and pudding cups, the bomb.
Listen, I'm sorry, guys. I got to let y'all know. We did take her out of the home for a couple weeks to give her some air. Got terminal mental health issues.
I
She
tell you,
has to have that to be around you all the time.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm just saying. She came back from vacation last week, vacation is what she called it, and had 16 different colored loofahs in her backpack. I didn't know what was going on.
What an asshole.
okay, I'm about to mute myself because I'm about to smoke for real, for real.
So am I. So
But no, Sarah, to climb it, I mean,
Fucking
it's
judging
really
all the old
upper
people
body
out
strength.
there.
You
You
won't want it
fucking
overnight,
loser.
but if you keep practicing at it, you'll get it. And you just, like, push with your feet.
I mean, you didn't become horrible in the bedroom overnight. You had to practice at it. So the same theory. I'm
But
just saying,
like,
if you were good, you'd have kept it.
But how do they go around? Like, how do they travel around? Like, I know the first part, like, you gotta hold the pole and then wrap your leg around. But then how do you keep spinning?
Normally the pole spins. They're not stationary poles on those stages.
Oh, is my city broke? Can we not afford? Because the pole.
Apparently so, your city's broke.
I don't know where you at. Well, don't answer that. But yeah, most of the time it's a spinning pole, but you've got to. So I don't like the spinning poles.
Because she's used to that old school, pole burn on the inner thighs.
Right, I'm used to that. So pole burn, once you get it a couple times, your skin becomes desensitized to it, so it doesn't hurt.
Kind of like her vagina after the third man of the night.
True.
What? Listen, I'm just wondering why it wasn't by the 4th. It would make more money, but she gets to bitching.
Somebody gonna have to sleep with one eye open because they might wake up with their throat slit.
Not me. Or maybe John, 13.
Good Lord.
Or maybe it's 3:16. I forget them Bible verses these days.
I think it's.
Show yourself in the back so I know it's you.
Who?
Never mind. They left. It wasn't them.
What was the name?
Who was trying to come up? What was it? Yeah.
It said Radical Rose, but she didn't show herself, so.
Oh.
But yeah, once you get up there, like if you just get up off the ground just enough to get your feet up off of it, all you have to do is just generally it's a trust yourself thing. A lot of people get scared, but you just have to trust yourself that you're going to catch yourself because you will. I mean, it's a natural reaction. If you start to fall, you're going to figure out a way to catch yourself.
Yeah.
Okay, let me tell you what I did. Okay, so I got up on the pole, right? And when I got up on the pole,
And it
you know
broke,
how you
he
get all the
said.
way,
and
you
it broke.
scoot
Look
all
at
the way
him
up to the
laugh.
top, right? intention was to spin around and, you know, pop a little at the end. No. I did like a quarter spin and then I just kind of slid off the pole.
Let me give you an old school tip. This is a real old school stripper hack, okay? Before you go up on the pole next time, make sure you go to Walmart. I think Walmart has it. And get that Hawaiian body lotion stuff that you tan with. And I want you to put it all over the pole and let it dry. So when you jump, it really helps you hold on to the pole.
No, it's gonna make me flip off
Don't you
the pole.
dare do that. That will kill you and anybody else that touches it after you. If you're in a club, you'll get fucking fired. Possibly put in jail. That's a damn truth. That'll kill somebody.
Right.
I'm just trying to help everybody out.
Won't.
I was trying to make sure you won, okay? Because then anybody else that came up would fuck up. See?
You want the pole as clean as possible with, they give you a towel with alcohol.
No.
And then you don't want any lotion or oil on your skin. So if you're going to get on a pole, when you get out of the shower that morning or afternoon or whatever before you go, do not put any oil or lotion on your skin. Let it dry.
But I'll be honest with you, don't nobody want to be rubbing on your legs if it's all chappy.
So I can't put nothing, like I can't put that shimmer lotion like on my booty.
You can put it on your butt, but don't put it on the inside of your legs or
You don't have to do that anymore. You don't have to do that anymore. They have the spray shimmer. So it's in a sprayer and it sprays and then it holds on almost like glue to a certain extent. And so you don't have to mess with any of that anymore. So it's literally like a spray glitter.
Was you a stripper too?
I'm not answering that question.
Was you in there?
I fucking doubt it.
Booty in the air and stuff. Can I ask you a question? I'm gonna ask you even if you tell me no. When you gonna grow your beard back out?
It's coming. It came back fast.
It did.
I was like,
That man, the first day I seen you without your thing, I thought I was on the wrong damn channel.
I mean, listen, here's the thing about it. There's a couple of things. I'm bald as shit on the top of my head. And so, if I grew my hair out, it would look like Sassy's. And that's just what it is. Like, for some reason, I got hair everywhere else on my fucking body, but the middle of my head said, fuck you, and went on strike and never came back. And if I let it grow out, it's like the neighborhood basketball court. So I just keep it shaved. But my facial hair grows really, really fast. But the only thing that you can really control as a dude is like your beard, right? So y'all know when y'all go through some shit in life and you got to make a change, you go get your nails done or your hair done or whatever, right? Dudes really can't do that. Or you cut your hair, whatever it is. Dudes can't really do that, right? Especially if you're a bald dude. So all you have left is your beard. And it's like, I was dealing with some shit. I need a cleansing. You feel what I'm saying? And here's the other thing. I had just come back from vacation where it was blistering hot where I was. And, you have a beard, it starts getting aggravated under there, right? So I got back, I was trying to moisturize through the beard and it just wasn't helping the skin. You feel what I'm saying? So as soon as I shaved it and I was able to get lotion on there, it was almost instant, right? It was good. Not instant, but pretty quickly. And so sometimes you just got to shave your beard. I couldn't imagine having a beard for several years and cutting that shit and not just the damage to the face. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
Not trying to look 90 at 60.
Right.
I just, that was just a random question I wanted, and I have to tell you that I absolutely love this energy and this little vibe going on right now. I like this.
Fuck Cierra.
Fuck you too. Don't talk about my baby mama.
You and loud ass motherfucking barking dogs trying to walk it off with a can full of gas and a handful of matches.
Hey,
I found out.
So anyway. But yeah, Charming's job's cool. She gets to teach young ladies how to be degenerates. So.
You go ahead. You go ahead, Jenna. I don't teach anybody how to do anything. I teach men how to spend their money in ways without asking questions, many damn questions. You know, if your wife, you go ask your husband, hey, I want to get this, and they're like, well, how much is it? Well, why do you need that? Questions like that, just bullshit questions. Or after you buy it, well, are you ever going to use that? No, but I wanted it. Well, this is how men spend their money without asking a million questions.
Mm-hmm.
I need $100. You want to dance? I need $100. It's real easy.
Right.
They don't ask all that. It's
You
different.
want to see these big old Cocoa Puffs? I'm going to need $150.
No, ma'am. We're going to give a 75% discount today and today only. With that 75% discount, you're not going to get one. You're going to get both. Okay? And we're not done. We're not done. And complimentary penicillin shots before you get your shot, your views. Okay? Complimentary. Everybody gets penicillin. You're welcome.
Not the penicillin.
He basically said everybody getting a shot in their ass.
I mean,
Oh no, ow, that's gonna hurt too. And it's gonna be sore the next day. Oh God.
Hey, back in the day when I remember back in the day when I used to get the depot shot. And I used to go into that office and they say, okay, drop your pants because they give it to you right in your little hip, right? Well, my big ass hip, right? So,
Huge.
the one time I said under my breath, this shit's fucking gonna hurt because it always hurt. And I was like, this shit's gonna fucking hurt. You know what the nurse did to me? She smacked me on my left cheek and gave me the shot in the right.
Oh my God.
I was confused. I was like, ma'am, you just smacked my ass. You didn't even buy me dinner. You didn't buy me a drink. You ain't gave me no warnings. You just smacked my ass, ma'am. You didn't think about that pain, though, did you? I sure the fuck didn't. I sure didn't. I didn't even realize I had this shot because I was so damn confused on why she smacked me in the booty.
I can tell you why she did it.
I don't know that I want you to tell me because you always got something smart to say.
Listen, I'll tell you, it's going to cost you $4.99 today and today only. And
I'm not giving you $4.99. You can fuck that.
You don't get your answer today. Try again tomorrow.
Okay. I'll try again. I'll do a repeat.
Charming.
Ma'am.
Charming.
Yes?
Did you have to get the oil off your hands or something?
No? What are you talking about?
I just figured you were working and talking. So you twerk. No, I'm just kidding. Y'all don't know this, but I've told people a couple times, Charming is actually a legendary porn star. She started off when she was 19 years old, working for Epstein. And
Epstein?
That's what she told me.
Like the Epstein Bears?
Yeah, like the Epstein Bears.
See, listen, I watch you. The Epstein and the Epstein.
You know what? It's so crazy. I was looking through like my old high school stuff, and I had wrote on one of my vision boards I wanted to work for Diddy.
Oh God.
Yeah, I bet you.
I know. I bet you happy you ain't. I bet you happy you did not.
No, she's not. She's disappointed. Don't let her lie. She over there pissed totally the fuck off. She was like, I'm gonna take in that oil to the beach.
You know what? I'm not. With all the respect in the world, I can hear Cierra saying that shit too. Man, I had some good uses for that damn baby oil.
Hell yeah, you can get your cuticles with it. You can flat iron your hair. Yes.
You
Put it on
look
your
like
feet.
cubicles.
What?
I said you look like some cubicles.
Cuticles.
Cuticles, not cubicles.
Are you trying to say I'm a big back?
No, I did not call you Clue.
cussing me out right now, and I'm sure I would love it.
Hey, listen, I got a question, Cierra. So, how are you gonna pay that $40,000 bill?
What? I don't know what you're talking about. What bill? Where?
Well, because they told me that you was laying out on the beach, and they called the whole fucking maritime rescue squad. Said there was a beached whale, and I didn't know.
Why you gotta go there?
I was trying to figure out how she was gonna handle it, because I thought it was fucked up that they did that to her, but they did. It was down in Miami-Dade. She got the court paperwork. They charged her with beaching in public.
True. Go look in the back chat and see what I put in the back chat.
What you put in the back chat?
I know. Go read it. Anybody can read it. I don't give no fucks because I don't say shit and fucked up shit to nobody.
What she said in the back chat was Charming Jenna does have 3 men pregnant right now.
I can't fucking deal with you.
She has impregnated 3 different men.
Nope. I got 2 pregnant all at one time, and I haven't done any babies like anymore for a while. I better be.
It's funny because I've been doing some sourcing for some baby clothes because I know she needs baby clothes. I'm trying to find sets because there's twins.
Y'all, speaking of baby clothes, we might have a baby.
Who?
Oh, hell no. I'm not going to sit up here while you run with that shit, Cierra. If you about to do that, I'm getting off. I'm not. No, ma'am.
Here we
I don't
go.
play with God's blessings one way or the other. You ain't getting me caught up in that. No, ma'am. No. I don't play with God like that.
How was that playing with God?
I don't play with God like that.
How was that playing with God, though?
You already know we don't. No, ma'am. Bad taste.
How? Is that a yes or a no?
Let's just say hypothetically your shit talking is true, right? Then you're already putting negativity on the soul of a blessing.
No, I wouldn't put no negativity on no soul of a blessing because.
But that's what that's doing with the implication, right? I don't know. I don't fucks with God like that.
I am lost as fuck.
Well,
I'm not lost. I'm not lost. I know
she
exactly what
she
you're
knows
talking
what
about.
I'm talking about. It's cool. And it's not me telling her what to do or not do. I'm just saying I can't fucks with, like, you know what I mean? Because blessings like that, right? Like, especially when people are later on in life.
I'm a whole ass mom. Like, what do you?
You're a whole ass asshole too, and I can appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? Like 100%, you know I can appreciate it. But when it comes to potential like that, I don't play with that because if it is a blessing, God be the glory. You know what I mean?
Of course. Well, why would I say different?
Because you an asshole.
Stop it. I am not.
Charming. Well, I'll let her tell you because I said what I said. I stand on that. But
can I get an answer, please, sir?
What was your question?
Yeah, it's in the back. You got a P.O. box?
No, I don't. And even my return address is to my New York office. It's not even to where I'm at.
Well, okay.
You might get with Charming and see what she can help you with.
Whatever.
Yeah, you got Discord?
Fuck.
I do not.
Well, you're going to have a hard time then. Listen, I have Discord and I'm literally in 2 Discords. That's it. Like, Rowan and one other person's. That's it.
He's not even in with our mods anymore.
Nope. You want to know why? Because my mods be sharing shit with each other that I just don't care to see, right? But once I see it, now I'm thinking about it. So, I left off.
There must have been some tea up in there.
I mean,
Okay, really?
You take it for what it is. My mods are extremely smart, right? So they figure shit out a lot of times that I don't even agree with. But it's hard to sit there and argue with them when they come with, I won't say receipts per se, but more like good arguments.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And so, and on the same note, like when people post something about me, I don't give a fuck to see it, right? I'm not giving you that view. So, if I don't see it, I don't know about it. It's kind of the way I look at it.
Facts. Yep, facts. I feel that.
And I just keep moving on. But and I can't be mad at them because that's where they share so that they're all informed of what's going on. I'm the least informed about what's going on with me if you want me to keep it 100.
That's why I'm doing this live,
because
because you're the,
they'll be mad. And I'm like,
you're
yeah,
the least informed.
Mm.
He's the least
Yeah,
informed.
it's just one of these things that I have a whole ass career away from
Right.
here. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And
Right.
it's a self-supported career, and I mean, it is what it is, and it's something that I've worked extremely hard on. So that's gonna get my first attention.
Right.
You know,
money comes first.
right. And a lot of times, like even today, I'm in my office, I'm working, right? But at the same time, it's a Friday, I'm on my own speed. And this is the way I look at it. If you own your own business and you haven't caught your shit up by Friday where you can have an easy Friday, then you're not managing your time right. That's what they. My employees don't work on the weekends. Why would I work on the weekends? Or why would I have them work if I'm not working the weekends? Sure, I work on the weekends, and a lot of times they don't. So
He says we
you know,
all
on the weekends I'm working.
all need a side hustle coming
But you
up
also
here.
gotta understand, man, like it's 2025. If you ain't got some side hustles, what the fuck are you doing?
Right.
In the world of the internet, if you're not legit got some type of side hustle, you lazy.
I'm not lazy.
We all know I got me a little side hustle.
You lazy. You ain't got to deal dope to make money no more. You really don't.
Hell no. You ain't got to. No.
You want to see what my hustle is? Can I show y'all what my hustle is?
Listen, if it's
Yeah.
adult oriented, I'm good.
It's not.
If that's
It's not.
adult
I promise you
oriented,
it's not.
he says
Okay,
It's not.
I'm out.
I promise you.
He's
Here,
so
I'll show you
insulting.
this one I'm drinking out of.
I'm working on becoming a priest, so celibacy. Oh, that's good.
He's such a misogynistic, chauvinistic
$50 for it.
pig.
I'm gonna slap you.
I can't get it for $1. Fine, I'll do you $1.75. Oh, that was good. I'll give you $2.35 for it.
This one, I like this one. This one says, fuck it all. Oral solution. Directions. Take
Exactly,
1 to 3
Sub-Zero.
by mouth as needed for stress, anxiety, social media overload, excessive family time, financial problems, and general discomfort.
That's dope.
But I also do some that are glow in the dark, and some of the cups are black, and then when you put liquid in it, it will the blackness goes away and it shows the image. Does that make sense?
Yeah. So we
I make T-shirts, crossbody bags.
see, so
I put stuff on.
Now
Sling.
he's got to talk
This
about
one.
himself in one up one. Honor.
This
See?
is on the, I'm sorry, hold on. This is on a piece of slate.
I love that picture.
This is literally stone.
But his stuff is better, right? He's got to brag
I
now.
put stuff on
Watch.
a lot of different
He
things.
could give two shits about her stuff.
But that's what I do. Okay, I'm done. My mouth is shut.
no, you're good. Yeah, you got some good work. We our channel is sponsored by somebody that does some similar stuff. She's pretty badass. She sent me a couple things a few months back, and it's interesting when you see how people do these like crafty things like yours, like hers. That's just dope. I don't have the patience for it.
You know what? It doesn't even take any patience, really. It's actually very simple. I found working with epoxy was a lot harder to do than the sublimation and what I do now. And what I do is called sublimation. So, it's a lot simple. It's real simple. I did 2 pillowcases and a little notebook yesterday, and it took me like less than a half an hour.
No, that's dope, and hats off to you. Listen, Sassy and Cierra, I'm about to jump off here, but I wanted to say one thing before I did. You know, Cierra, I think you have the ability to have a very positive channel, and I think you host an environment where open conversation can be had. So I encourage you to maybe leave some of the bullshit in the past, right? I wouldn't even address any of it anymore, because you as a person can make you as a person and your channel, you know, great, successful without any of that shit. And I'm not here to tell you what to do. But
Yeah, he
I
is.
think that you're undervaluing yourself by allowing yourself to continue looking like the crazy person, even if you are. And I don't think you are, but even if you are, I do believe that you have something to offer the community, and I would hope that maybe you'd focus on that a little bit more and kind of highlight what you're good at. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I hear you.
And I mean that with all the respect in the world, like no disrespect to that.
That's such a
Oh
lie.
yeah, I feel that.
But otherwise, I'm still gonna watch the bullshit because I think it's hilarious. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just me. I love a good laugh. But I think you have the ability to bring some positivity and shit. And
Yeah, it's all in good fun, you know. I kind of roll with the punches and turn lemons into lemonade. You know, you gotta take the bad with the good and turn it into something funny, something something to make people think. You know,
I feel that.
no matter what it is.
I feel that 110% because that's kind of my motto too. You know. But you know, the self-preservation is where I think it comes in for me sometimes. You know.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Self-preservation is really fucking important.
Yeah, and if something really like bothered me, I wouldn't make it a topic of of conversation or
Right. And I can see that now having conversation with you. You know what I mean? But if I had just went off of like strictly the yipping and yapping and all that about that situation, I would have never given you the time of day of having a conversation with you, right? Because I wouldn't have looked past that, right? I wouldn't have looked past that situation. I'd have just labeled you and kept going, because let's be real, we're humans. We're judgmental as fuck. All this, I don't see color, I don't see religion, I don't see that y'all are full of shit.
But I think it's I don't without no disrespect, but I think it's also the Caucasian side too, because I have a lot of black viewers that can see past the drama that I talk about, even if it's my personal drama.
We gonna talk about Caucasians. Let's don't act like black folks don't love the drama, because they do.
Oh yeah, we do. Right? Yeah, we do. But they can see past it. They can see that I'm doing this and I'm speaking on this because I'm connecting dots and making people think, not because I'm bitter.
Well, I guess you're right. I just ain't never looked at my community as black or white. I literally have never put a second thought into it.
I have both. It's just
Well, the suburban white bitches that are obvious suburban white bitches, and they claim it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like they bet once. I don't know if any of them are in here right now, but when I say that most of the time, they'll hashtag themselves. That's not even a disrespect thing. They just suburban housewives, or you know what I'm saying? They're from the suburbs.
Right.
That's not a bad thing. You know, I live out in the suburbs now, but that's only because you grow up out of other situations, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
When you rise up and you rise out. Listen, we all didn't have great backgrounds. I'm sure
I'm not from the hood, and I don't live in the hood. I live a block away from the hood, but I'm not in the housing projects.
That's always been funny to me. Yeah, I didn't grow up in the. Why's the hood got to be the projects?
He's such a dirtbag.
I don't know. Why is apples red? I mean, what do you mean?
I ain't never looked at the hood as being the projects. I've looked at the hood as being part of the projects, right? But I mean, and growing up overall, like you take Lishie Avenue, y'all have no idea what I'm talking about, but like Lishie Avenue, you take, I'm from Nashville originally, so I grew up on the west side, which was like the slums, white trash area before you went to the rich side. And it was really the melting pot of everywhere. And a lot of it was growing so I grew up in a community that started an organization was still white,
Right.
and so you kind of come together, and it ultimately was for fighting for the equality of the black community, and it's well known for that, right? And it has nothing. I'm not saying I founded nothing because I didn't found shit. I just come from that same area, that same time, that same group of people, right? So I take no credit on any of that, but it was a movement. It is what it is. So when I was growing up, we didn't look at shit like black, white. It was rich, poor, and who sold dope and who didn't.
Oh, okay.
You feel what I'm like? That was what it was. And if you sold dope, you were making moves and you were looking out for your community. I grew up in a time where it wasn't about shitting on your community.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? It used to be a time where your dope boy, your plug, you trusted him or her more than you trusted your own mama.
Yeah, I get that.
Unbelievable.
And I didn't say what I said to insinuate disrespect because I'm a product from the hood. It's just, for me, I come from a segregated world altogether, because growing up in Botetourt County and Troutville, Cloverdale, that was predominantly white. Predominantly white, predominantly redneck, and then if you wanted any ounce of flavor in your childhood experience, you would have to come all the way to fuck up to Roanoke, and Roanoke City at that, and hang out with the kids from PH and Fleming or whatever, and but
I know exactly where you're talking about, funny enough.
Yeah.
You're not wrong. It is a very Caucasian environment. And it's what, like 6 real families and the rest are from out of town?
Jesus, he's in Oregon?
Yeah. So, I mean, but at the end of the day, so here's my question for you. So you grew up kind of like I did then, right? But just roles reversed. So you grew up in a predominantly white community, right? So you had to deal with being a black girl in a white community. I grew up in a predominantly, black Latino community.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Right. But I was still a nerd that still didn't fit in. Does that make sense? Like it's a hard way to explain it because the only way that I found value in my life was when I started doing hood rat shit. Like when I started picking up the dope bag, you know what I'm saying? Like when I started selling it, that's where I found my value at, which is sad. But it is what it is.
Right.
So for you, like that, I guess what I'm trying to say is that's where I found my connection with the rest of what I knew in life. For you, being in predominantly white community, what was your connection to the white? Like, what was, you know what I'm saying? Like, what was that where you finally felt comfortable?
He's married.
I guess I finally felt comfortable.
I feel sorry for his wife, for real.
Learning more and more about my sexuality, I found that that could be more openly explored with Caucasians rather than my own people. Because, I'm in Virginia and, I grew up Baptist. So, and most of the people black that I grew up with are my cousins. So it wasn't really something like, hey, cuz, what's been going on? Oh, nothing much. Just been chilling at the gay club lately. It's not something that we would talk about, but I guess I found more comfortability with Caucasians. And then, but it's kind of weird because most of my friends that I hang out with here in Roanoke are white. And when we hang out, it's mostly like, me showing them like what's happening in rap music and hip hop and current events, right? That's important to black people. It's me like schooling them in on things like what's going on, with the Nicki and Cardi situation, and telling them like, oh, such and such is gonna be live, watch that's gonna be lit because they're gonna be talking about this, and Remy Ma and Pat Boots and what they got going on. So it's very opposite from your upbringing because I felt like I was like the African American coach of African American history.
That's crazy because my experience was somewhere in between.
Oh yeah.
I lived in the hood, right near the projects, and with my personal experience going through school and stuff in this area was I wasn't black enough for the blacks, and I wasn't white enough for the white, and I wasn't yellow enough for the yellow. You know what I mean? And I'm not trying to be offensive in no way, but
Right.
it was hard for me being biracial, find my place, right? And then the constant questions of if I was adopted because the man in the house, my daddy, was Mexican, my mama white, my brother white, and I'm the only what they used to call half-breed or Oreo in the house. So for me, my experience was
I'm more about daddy.
kind of somewhere in between.
That makes sense. That makes sense. I don't know where her asshole itself went, but
Until the babies woke up.
oh yeah, the babies woke up. I am jumping off myself. I appreciate the conversation, both y'all, and also the humor earlier. I was just teasing your friend. No hard
That shit was hilarious as fuck. I'm sorry.
He's always teasing me. He's always picking at me.
I mean, I appreciate that you my handler. I was like, damn, I was like, who is this person saying name? I didn't even know I had a handler.
Y'all have a blessed day, and everybody do something nice for somebody today.
Thank you for coming up. Thank you for giving us laughs and intelligent conversations. That was beautiful.
He
I
said
enjoyed
he
that
was
so much.
joking.
I fucking enjoyed the shit out of that.
Very mentally stimulating.
He said he was joking because he had a little bit of a conscience at the end, and that's his way to appease himself, appease her audience, so he doesn't look too much like a schmuck. Okay, I didn't fall off the turnip truck yesterday. He said he was teasing. Whatever, okay? You know, he literally, I'm just going to go back to the beached whale thing. I hope you don't mind, Cierra. He could have said, yeah, you know, there was a beach and, you know, Cierra was on it as a beached whale. No, he fucking makes this, tries to get your attention and steer your head in a regular way of, oh, you know, why do you owe this $400,000? And you're like, you're listening, you know, we all are. And then he does this fucking major dig on your weight. And he chuckles about it. And he laughs at his own jokes, which in my eyes makes him a spineless twit. And he's not enough of a man to apologize to you. He should frickin' do it. Now, I'm not going to do another live on this character because that's what he is to me. He's rather clownish. Unless he slings some shit at me. But yeah, well, nothing affects me these days. He so wanted to make me cry. That's why he let me up on his panel. Frankly, I got the last word in. I did. I was yelling over him, repeated myself, because I don't smoke. I can talk quicker than he can. And I said, when you're up on other ladies' panels, you need to use your manners. And then I said it again. And then I said it again. And then I jumped the fuck down right when he was saying, well, you're pussy. Oh, and then they were stunned with silence, weren't they? They didn't know what to say, him and Jenna. But you know what I noticed? He was so damn calm. He wasn't all hyped up watching all that stuff. He tried to justify his actions again. Okay? Do I think it's okay that he called in Turtle Island like that? Fuck yeah. You know why? Because when you're being dissed left and right, like I was 2.5 years ago by many turtles, I did. I called up the show and I said, Jimmy, this is what's going on with what's her face, Mel, in the UK. She's constantly putting me in timeout, and I'm not doing anything but putting a little smiley face now and then. I'm not even chatting. So I understand how you might want to call in the show. But don't go on other people's panels with your fucking bullshit, buddy. Okay? I don't care if you live in Oregon now, which apparently you do, and it makes sense because you were acting like you knew someone that was reporting the lives in Oregon. I didn't dox you. It's in my damn chat. But you act like a hillbilly. I mean, and that's no offense to hillbillies. It's really not. But he acts like someone he's not. At least a hillbilly or a southern redneck, they're real. There's just nothing truthful or elevated about this man. And I'm disgusted at the way he said asshole. No, not even asshole, and giggles and lets her say it back. He's just like, you're an asshole. Okay? Whatever else he said. I think he's called her stupid. He didn't let her explain about the projects and the hood, how she saw it. He thinks he knows everything by the way he was brought up. I wouldn't call giving back to the community peddling drugs, but that's what I heard twice now. And he did say it was sad. That was his community was doing that. No, I wasn't rude at all, Sally. Not at all. He said, I'm going to make you cry if you come up. And he wasn't too awful about my dancing videos. He didn't sit there and say, look at that, look at that. But, of course he had to insult me. Okay, I've insulted him a little bit today. I think he does need to lose some weight. But I can say that because first he said I looked like a skinny baby hippo. That's just weird. Is that how he talks to people that are older than him? I'm very curious about his age. Anybody knows his age? Type it in chat. I would love to know. He looks like he's about 38 to me. I'm being honest. Maybe the guy's 40 or 45, but he just tries to have all that swag, No, she and I are friends. He is 38? He's fucking 38. Isn't that interesting? Yeah, he said he's younger than Dolly. But then once he said, I don't want to be a 60-year-old looking 90. And I was like, what? He is not 60. But he worded that, so I don't know what the hell. I guess he's saying someday when he's 60, he doesn't want to look 90 or be 90. But the dude, the way he smokes, and karma will bite you in the ass eventually. No, he wasn't. He wasn't nice to me, and he wasn't nice to Cierra. He screamed at her. He literally yelled. He was like, oh, you're lying to me then? You said everything was fine. Well, you know what? sometimes we feel like we have to roll with the punches, especially when you've been abused as much as she has in her life and I have in mine. We have to have the stiff upper lip all the damn time. Yes, he talked horrible to me. And in fact, yes, he said if she spread her legs, then it was her fault. Who the fuck talks like that? Why is he... He acts like a PERV, okay? I mean, he acts like that. I'm not saying he is that. He talks like it. Like that's the only thing on his brain 24/7. I also thought it was extremely offending when he said Cierra had a dick. Why don't you keep your, you're a dick. Keep it to yourself. Or not even you're a dick. He called her, he said she was a dick. Like she had a dick. Like I'm not even kidding. Okay, now I've listened to this 3 times. Yesterday, and I was infuriated. I was shaking. I was so upset. I fought back tears for her. So anyway, thanks for everyone being here and watching this with me. It's pretty self-explanatory of how he treats women. I mean, we all know how he treats his head mod. Okay, we all know that. But this is the thing, she loves it. She loves all that negative, womanizing, degrading, belittling, insulting humor on herself. She loves it. And, he's monetized, right? I sure as heck am not. Like he said, I guess this is kind of his side hustle. But whatever. If you can be proud of yourself for treating a single parent woman who is not a child like you talk down to her, truth. She's 39. Yeah, I mean, it's just, and her son seems like such a well-behaved, gracious young man and helps her. She's done a really good job of being the best mom she can be. And, yeah, it's true, Cierra. I've known you now for 2 years, and we talk a lot of Messenger. And, and then he's trying to embarrass me with the whole Jimmy thing, like he knows everything. And he's telling me I don't have class for talking about him. Let me tell you something. I've never told him or anybody if I met Jimmy or not, and I never will. Have I alluded to it now and then? Hell yeah. Why not? It's been years. And I have been called delusional and stalker and all this weird shit myself. Okay, which there's another insult. He implied that she's a stalker, meaning Cierra. I mean, it just went on and on. No, I gave the shirt back to Rose and everything, Sally. And and then it took a good 1.5 years for us to trust each other 100%, to where we talk on Messenger almost every day. Okay, she'll leave me messages and I'll listen to them and I'll get back that day or the next day, and the same with her. It's not something we have to do, it's something we want to do. So our relationship is fine, and that's because she and I are old enough and mature enough and wise enough to really forgive each other. Yeah, to have peace. Thank you, Killing Time. To have peace on the internet. Because we both like going to the same places, you know, at times. And I told Cierra I wanted to do a panel and have her come up and share how she really felt about how she was treated. And she didn't go, oh yeah, let's do that. She said, I'll think about it. And I said, okay, well, I hope you're at least in my chat. And I might, you know, ask if you want to come up when I'm done talking. But the thing about my lives, they're never planned. You can look back 2 years worth. I don't schedule them. I don't know what I'm going to talk about for sure. I don't know what is going to pique my interest. I don't know what's going to come up on my feed. I don't know what's going to happen to me during the day. I don't know if some of my heart meds are going to make me too tired to want to engage and follow along and chat and all this after I've had a busy day. So, but yeah, you know, people can pick on my dancing videos all they want. And this is the other thing. I'm going to end with this. I didn't dirty delete. I didn't, what is it called? Private, erase, delete, anything. My videos. So it was so weird. No, I haven't. Go check them all out. All those little videos with the coffee thing that says brews and bikinis once a week only with the squares, that's not a delete. That was my avatar. But he skimmed over all 6 of them or whatever when I had that avatar and said, oh, she deleted them. Okay, that's just silly. Like, that's so ridiculous. You want to see them so bad, hit on them. They're highlights. They're like 50 seconds, 1 minute, 25 seconds, 3 minutes and something. Go ahead, I don't give a shit. But no, I didn't dirty delete anything. I don't think like that. I don't, ooh, is he maybe going to pull up some dance videos or me talking or sharing anything? I better go delete things. No. You know? No, I left the Tigers. It was becoming way too damn cultish for me. And it was fun, you know, while it lasted and all of that. But, yeah, and I have nothing against Ernie. And frankly, he apologized through someone that I know very, very well on the telephone. And she told me how sorry he was for what he said. And I was floored that he would do a live and say those things about me. So instead of addressing him in Messenger or something, which we barely talked at all in there. He's a really busy man. I'm a busy woman. And instead of doing that, I did a damn live because I was so hurt. And maybe I shouldn't have done that. It's not like I was saying anything that wasn't out there. That's why I couldn't believe how mad he was. He already put it all out there. I was just sticking up for myself. I don't know. Well, I know of Cluminati, and I saw her face for the very first time when she came on camera on his live last night. Other than that, no. And, you know, he says he doesn't hate anybody. Well, I don't either. All I'm asking for, because obviously Cierra will never get an apology by him, because he's not man enough, period. He's not grown enough, is for people when they go on other women, when men go on other women's panels like that. Because a chat, we can just block your ass. But on panels, don't diss the creators the creator of that channel. Don't do it. Don't take your belittling, degrading, bullying, hypersensitive, defeminizing, misogynistic, chauvinistic, vile, disgusting, remarks. You know, don't do that. Don't do that shit to people. Words hurt. Okay? Just because he has all these tattoos and like he said, wants to buy a truck and probably has a car and probably lives in a house and his life is a complete, 180 now from what it used to be. Kudos to him. But that doesn't give him the right to have a platform to just talk down on people. And put every single person that is 60 or over as 70 or 74 or must have arthritis. Okay, I have a little bit in my neck. Okay, I'm 63. I don't have arthritis in my fingers. And he also kept trying to call me 70 last night. And one more thing I thought of. He said for a half hour I begged to come up on his panel. Bullshit. Bullshit. I mentioned one time. And that was when he said that he would make me cry. And I said, I haven't cried on the internet. Well, the passing of my mom, I was crying. But as far as someone cyberbullying or trying to, pick me apart, in a year and a half, I haven't. I'm very, very different than when I was co-host on Dolly Vision 3 years ago and going up on his panel every single night for a year. Okay, I was a real softie back then, and I didn't get it. Boy, I get it now. So that's a lie. I mentioned one time, he said no way, he wouldn't entertain that notion or whatever he said for 1 second. And then I said, then he said, I'd make you cry. And I said, bring it. And then he laughed at that. And then he said, no, blah, blah, blah. And then after I typed the next little sentence, which was, I haven't cried on the internet in a year and a half. He decided to bring me up, which I thought was really odd.